The hobby can bring you a lot of places, but of all places, I never expected us to be in Dusseldorf, Germany. We're at the home of a collector and now a friend, Greg, who brought us here. There's an incredible story behind all that, and we'll get into it and take you guys to the best shop in Europe and the official trade night of the Card Madness show. We got a lot planned. Get ready, because it's gonna be a party. This is our friend Greg, and this is Greg's country.
Yes, welcome to, great to have you here in Germany.
You're the reason we're here.
Yes, we met in Burbank at the card show of Rob, and we had a great time. I started collecting again 2 years ago. I was collecting from 15 to, I think, 18 years when Kobe was a rookie and Shaq had his prime at Los Angeles. And yes, welcome to my crib.
Greg's got a really cool collection, and I've gotten some previews of it, but he's a true collector at heart, and I think it's just so special to see somebody being a true collector. You know, we talk about it, a lot of people, there's a business side, of course I'm involved on the business side, but it all comes back to why you first start, and that seems to be what all this is about. So we'll just dig into it and hang out and talk about all these.
Of course, let's go. Yeah, actually it started all, not when I was 15, but I think when I was 10 or 11 years old, with this, not basketball card, but Hulk Hogan card. We used to have these cards at school, and we traded them and we throw it at walls. So I'm very glad that it became a one, a poor.
And that's the German grading company.
That's a German grading company. Okay. It's called GSG. Props to the guys of GSG. We like them a lot, and I always say support your local dealers. So when it comes to cards which are a thing for my heart, I will grade them with GSG or leave them non-slapped.
Because you're not worried about the value, future value. That's a special one to you. That was the first card you ever
had, yes, and of course I graded this card 2 years ago, but I started with collecting with this one, so I'm not a wrestling collector now, but this one is
looks pretty good for a one, I gotta say. That's so cool that you got the first card. I wish I had the first card I ever had. I don't know what the first card I had was. You were telling me before about your connection to Shaq.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
First of all, back in the days, it was not affordable for me to have this kind of inserts, to buy them as a single card. They were about 20 euros to 30 euros and was too much money for me. So I was just hoping that I pull some cards in the packs, and yes, when I was getting older and started collecting again, I was like, okay, I'm earning money. I can afford this kind of cards now, so I was started collecting again, and especially inserts of the cards back in the days.
You said you came across these at German card shows. What is the market like here? Where do you go finding your cards, and how do you even know about the history of these sets? Where, growing up, were you finding packs of cards or boxes, and
yes,
are there shops? You know, what does that look like for you guys?
I mean, first of all, I'm a very curious guy, so when I like something, when I get a passion for something, I do read a lot. Of course, I know this kind of sets from back in the days when I was young, and when they come back in my mind. So yes, and I mean, I'm very lucky to live not next to, but 20 minutes away from the best card shop we have in Germany. It's called B Brothers. Shout out to Kiki and Ivan. It's in Langford. We will be there soon. And it's not like only a shop, it's also a museum, because they have a lot of memorabilia, they have a lot of stuff. They show you, there comes so much history with it, and you cannot have this kind of attraction to the memorabilia and to the cards. So it comes by itself, and my wife kills me for every hour I spend on the couch reading about the new sets and the cards.
That's the same in the United States, don't worry. There's plenty of very mad and unhappy wives because their husbands are getting into collecting, but you know something, it's a sickness that we all have.
But she also says she is very lucky with me because other boys go to the pub and spend their money for beer and for whiskeys, and I spend them for things I like and things of course, I also like beer, but it's gone after the glass, so this one stays.
Once you drink that glass, it's finished. But you have these and can look at them, and I mean they hold value. So I know these aren't things you're looking to sell at any point. But
no,
at the
not
same
at
time,
all. Never ever I would sell them. Of course, I also sell cards sometimes, especially tomorrow at the show. I'm attracted to refractors from the 90s, from the early 2000s, and of course I will sell them as well. I love Iverson and players like Vince Carter, but Shaquille O'Neal is a PC that will stay in my collection forever.
We were talking about cards themselves,
yes,
and the power that they kind of hold to connect you to a moment,
yes,
or to something that means something to you.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, this is our dog. Welcome to the video.
So something else is that you have these all around the house.
Yes.
That's what I've been noticing.
Yes, all around the house.
And they're on display. Like they're not in boxes. You have cards out and about on shelves, and everything as artwork, which is awesome.
Yes, I want to see them. I mean, it doesn't help when they are somewhere in some boxes where you can't see them. And I also change the cards to see other cards. I mean, that's the reason why I collect them, to have them in my hands and to show them to my friends. And I have one best friend, Mirza, who runs the account with me, Attila's Trophies. We are both collectors.
Everybody go follow.
Yeah,
Attila's Trophies.
Attila's Trophies, yes. He's from Serbia. He's of course a big Nikola Jokic fan and is collecting Nikola Jokic. So he's the only friend of mine who has this kind of mania I have, this addiction I have, and he can completely understand what we are going through. And the rest of my boys, they appreciate that, but they don't have this kind of addiction.
Thank you for letting us in your home and getting us here. The story of how Greg and I originally met was Greg was at the Burbank show, came up to me, introduced himself, and said you were following the page and everything. You watched the videos. We spent a moment together. We took a picture, and then all of a sudden I started realizing that you weren't from the U.S. With your accent. I couldn't figure it out. And sure enough, Germany.
Yes.
And you're following the hobby from out there. You were following my journey and everything, and then you said maybe come to a show if you can.
Yes.
And here we are, 10 months later, and sitting in the living room in Germany. It's a special part about this. You meet people, make connections, so it goes outside of the cardboard. So thank you for welcoming us to your home, your country, and all of it. I know we're going to meet a ton of people, but you are the catalyst to the whole thing. And thanks for showing us the collection. Of
course. Thank you for having you here. I mean, the reason why I love your content is it's very authentic. I think you bring not only yourself, but also the people who are connecting to the hobby, bringing together, and you are making great content. Props to the man behind the camera, to Kevin as well. And I think I'm not only speaking for me, but for a lot of people who are following you. They love your kind of content creation. So
thank you for all of that, and we're just getting started here. We had breakfast, we came to see the home, meet the puppy and the wife, and now we're getting ready to go on an absolute journey of a week. So this is only the beginning.
Will be great. Thanks for having us.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're swinging around. We're here at the B Brothers shop. We just parked, already meeting a couple collectors, but you would just never know there's a card shop here. I didn't know, and I didn't know while I was in the U.S. I didn't know driving through this neighborhood, but let's go find it. That's sick. I'm even looking at the outside. Good to see you. How are you?
Welcome home, welcome home.
Thank you.
This is my mom.
How are you? Kyle. So nice to meet you.
We're still kids, but she's bringing the presents,
Kyle. You got a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Man. It's the holiday season.
Home. The fist bump. What up?
The shop looks amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, I haven't even been inside. Good to see you. How are you?
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Such an honor to have you here with us.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm just excited to be here. I mean, we got here and excited to be in the shop and the show and everything. I mean, it's going to be amazing.
My brother, me, we're here with the customers. I can talk with you for 5 hours, and my aim is not to sell you something.
Right.
I want that you, when you go outside, that you learn something.
Right.
And if you buy something, it's cool, but it's not my main thing to, because people in the internet only want to sell. Yeah. He came back to show off, you know.
And this is the card I've pulled out of Premier Hockey.
That is sweet. The gold auto too.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. Definitely with I think he has broke the 1,000 point mark last week. So
he's on his way to 2,000.
Very impressive player, and would definitely go to my personal collection.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a card. I'm very happy. Clean.
Can I take a look at it? I don't know if it's not game used, right?
It's game.
Oh, it is game used too. Oh, so that's sweet. And the gold ink. I love the gold ink.
It's only the scratch on the star, but the card is.
But you got the key factor, which is on-card auto and game used. You know, no sticker, no
limited
player
to
warranty.
25, so that's a good numbering.
Congrats, man. That's super nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I lowered my price on it too, because I had it at like 8K, 75. I wasn't getting any sales, so I lowered it down. I paid $5,200 in June in Detroit. I remember the show and everything. If I know you really like it and I need the euros, if you want to get me out of it and I know you really like the card, I would do that, because I could use knowing I'm going into the show with some euros. So, you know, that's a cash type number. But
would you accept like 5k euro for it, straight up?
5,000 euros? Yeah.
And then we have a deal already done?
That feels good. You get the card you want, and at least I have a few bucks.
And you have some liquidity.
As long as you're happy with that, we got a deal.
It's a deal done. Perfect.
Doing deals already. Couldn't make it to the show.
Yeah.
That's what happens with the B brothers, but I've loved owning this quad auto. Sometimes you just enjoy a card for a while, and when you buy nice stuff, you get out what you paid for. You don't lose money, you know?
Definitely.
So that was an incredible preview of what we're going to be experiencing here for an entire week, but getting to know the guys behind one of the coolest shops and being welcomed. I mean, I didn't expect a bunch of chocolate when I walked in here, but that's what you end up with. Gracious people and incredible collectors too. You notice that everybody wanted to be in the shop to bring something home and hold on to. I think that's something that maybe we don't get enough of in the US, is the true collectors that kind of are the backbone of the hobby. This shop is incredible. I don't know that I've seen one like it in the US. Pretty amazing, and we're just getting started, because we're heading now to the official trade night of the show and the Golden eBay VIP event. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out together. Trade night. Boys, how we feeling?
Really good.
The German gang is ready. There's a line out the door for trade night. We got the VIP access because we're with Greg, so it's good to know people. It is freezing out here. And you got, I don't even know how many people are in line. There's already people inside, but.
This is Kyle.
How's it going?
Rickman, hi.
Kyle.
Rickman Rips is one of the...
My agent over here telling me where to go, gets us VIP badges, doesn't let me go anywhere, tells me the game plan. I like this, I don't have to think as much. Thank you.
First of all, you have to take a look from...
Just a sec.
For the Puckbrücke. Ja. Dann, wenn das abgenommen ist, wenn du das drauf machst.
Yeah, but I will...
So I was getting market values, and I was going to try to offer you one number for everything.
So
I would do 2,900 on the three.
my experience with like moving these players here, like higher end cards, and Harden and Puka are both like tough to move here.
Here, I'll make it interesting for you.
Okay.
I'll do 2,900 here, or you said if the number was right here. He suggested coming up to 3K. I'll do 3,500 with Shea. I'm basically, maybe I should just talk to you, you know, because he's looking at you.
No.
Well, no, I got
no agent.
I'm just a hotspot.
I got them too. You're helping my Wi-Fi, giving him advice in German. He knows his prices.
So the triangle of it.
I love it. I love it. I can give you the equivalent of 3,500 USD in euros.
Okay.
So I'll give you euros, whatever 3,500 USD is equal to. Thank you.
It's okay. Nice.
So I got all your numbers here. So you were at 2, you were at 29, and you were at 1. What were you at here?
1K.
Yeah, so I need to be higher there for sure. I would do 6,100 for those three. 6,100 euro for those three. Yes.
Can you? I want to know how much you price it.
I put you up 100 here, so you're at 3K. I gave you your number here at 2K, and I did 11 here instead of 1,000. I only knocked you up $200.
It doesn't matter for you, but this one's going to PC. I think it's really fair.
I came as close as I could to where you were coming off my starting numbers.
I'm really straight at the I pay cash.
I feel like I'm leaving money on the table. I'll meet you at 6. Meet in the middle, get it done. We're $100 off. Appreciate it, brother. I don't know, you watched. Trade night, European style. That was awesome.
I see it in your eyes. Now you have to sleep.
I'm definitely tired.
I see this.
I'm tired. My agent is telling me it's time for bed. He pulled me away from anybody wanting to talk. He said, no, we have to be up tomorrow, and he wouldn't let me talk to anybody. Pulled me away. Greg is the bad guy. I just wanted to be friendly and meet everybody, and Greg said, no, you go to sleep now. So that's what we're doing.
It's not a friendly place.
It's only so many hours till the real card madness. I can't wait.
Giving orders.
Listen, I can't wait after that. We were wheeling and dealing by accident in there. I was sipping on the good German beer, and probably gonna have some more of those, but after the madness tomorrow. The madness. Can't wait. Big Kev, appreciate you, dog. The hobby has brought me a lot of places, but I cannot say I ever expected it to bring me to Dusseldorf, Germany. Card Madness is about to start. It's starting right now. We're in an arena. The man in the arena. Are we gonna get after it? Are we gonna party? Are we gonna make these deals? I've never seen anything like this before. I'm so excited to be here. Kev, let's have a day. Card Madness, the hobby, the European way.
Helicopter.
Card Madness, are you ready? Yeah!
Watch your stuff, man. Keep going.
Thank you, man.
For real,
Appreciate that. Wondering on the Powell.
Yeah, Paulo's my guy.
Okay, that's dangerous then.
When I was in London earlier in the year, when the Americans came, I told them buy Paulo, buy Paulo.
Yep.
And they were like, nah. And then they all replied to me like a few weeks ago. Man, we should have listened.
You were right. There's a couple sales
at 344, right?
It was something like that, yeah.
There was just another one like 2 days ago for 4, I think. Yeah.
It's roughly 4,000 euros, correct? Roughly market value-wise.
I think they're so close. It's like 4-1. Let me check. I'll just calculate for a sec. So I think what I could do if you give me cash is 3.5.
I was gonna offer you. At first, I was gonna say 3.2. Can we do 3.3?
It's gonna hurt if I sell it for less than 3.5.
I don't want to hurt you. Couldn't get me closer to 3.3. I mean, we're not far off to begin with, but
I know, because starting at 3.5 is already like good, and I can only do because I graded it myself. I think otherwise there won't be as much room. So in Germany, in general, it's tougher to get like these big cards for like these usual percentages because there's just way less floating around.
Yeah.
And if there's a good card, people come. And you got to pay strong.
Absolutely.
But this one, I'm okay with letting go at like. I don't know if I can get down from 3.5k euros. Because I think I can make a deal above 4 in like some kind of cash trade. I think I want to be at 3.5, like 3,450.
I was gonna say 3-4. Needed a 3-4. I don't want to lose it over $50, but that's what I was gonna come back at.
Icebreaker is important.
Thanks, brother. My first card madness deal.
Oh yeah, let's
We're
go.
on the board. That's a good start for us. Didn't know what to expect. Found a table with, you know, there's going to be a lot of soccer in here for sure, but found a table with a little something of what I'd be looking for. Downtown Paolo, big name, fine paying strong on that, and especially here, you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get to buy the right stuff, so you might have to pay a little stronger and take a chance. A couple of years you've been following?
3 years.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, that's been, we've come a long way in 3 years, so appreciate you.
Really authentic everything. You do a great job.
Thank you so much. Only been here for 48 hours now, so you know I got the rest of a week to go explore. So we're going to a couple of football matches, and yeah, Leverkusen against Inter Milan, and then Dortmund, Barcelona.
Both nice stadiums.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Have a nice trip.
Thanks, brother. The U.S. a lot of people see it as a business now.
Flippers.
Yeah. Well, because people think of me that way, and it's like I'm a collector. Like, this is my profession, but I tell people I'm a professional hobbyist. Like, I do both. Make me an offer. I like, I'm happy to try to work with you.
Obviously, before 50, yes, you said, but I would have been around 2,500. I have to say.
Okay.
That's in USD.
Right.
That's it.
I will. Here's what I tell you. I'll match the last sale that was pre-50-50, pre-World Series, and I'll do the 27 US. But that would be my number, because I think I can get quite a premium over that last sale, considering when it was. But I would take that for it. I mean, it's a beautiful card. You're not going to go wrong with something like that. Super low numbered, PSA 10.
26. Yes. You don't have to bring it back to the States.
That's not a card I'm going to have a problem moving in the States. All right, you got it.
Yeah. Right, man. Cool.
I know you loved it as soon as you saw it, so.
Do you have any Packer cards today?
I don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't have my.
Freshly printed dollars.
I don't have my my full inventory like I do in the States. I only brought enough for one day show, one case. So.
Oh, okay. And how you like Germany so far?
I love it, man. Everybody's been very welcoming.
Yeah, very friendly.
Very happy to be here.
I've lived
I have
here
my
since
saxophone.
97.
I was born in '97.
Yeah. Oh, my dad was military. I moved over here. I was
Very
born in
cool.
Arizona.
He's the opposite. He was born here.
I went to the States. Oh, okay.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah, let's do it.
I take the Bruce with me. Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
Enjoy your stay.
Good to meet you. I got to show you something special. So it's
This new brand.
there's. I'm not showing anybody or telling them exactly what's coming. I told you guys that I have something new coming, but I'm not telling them. But this will be in the video, but they don't know what's coming, so I'll just show it to you. Don't say anything, but you can see it.
Yeah, okay.
Brand new.
Let's go.
Do you know what that is?
Of course. Yes, I know what that is. I know.
Okay.
We follow you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Can be excited.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, man.
What was your name?
JJ.
Nice to meet you, JJ.
Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green Collector. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, I'm open to an offer, but it's.
You mentioned something about 700.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. The last 8.5 sold for about that, 700 to 800.
Yeah, you mentioned something like this.
Yeah, I would do 900, but that would be my number.
I will send him a message.
Okay. How about this? He does 900, but I'll throw in a shirt for you and him. Make up the 50.
Okay, I will try it. Horrible trade. So, good idea with the shirts. This was the argument I hooked him.
The shirts got it
Yeah,
done?
the shirts worth it.
There it goes. Kev, good call.
Thanks.
Thanks, brother.
Have a good one.
Kyle, nice to meet you.
Thomas.
Pleasure. I wonder if this teaches you how to play it at all. I wouldn't know. No. You sell all your stuff?
No, not all.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
I'm buying if you still have any. He was telling me you had stuff that I might like.
He used to be a professional soccer player for FC Cologne.
Is that what that was?
Now retired.
But he just showed me that clip though.
Yes, it was his goal of the month, year? Goal of the year in the Bundesliga.
Marcel Risse und Saljötschan beratschlagen sich.
Okay, so I gotta ask, you're all the way out of the box. Did you know you were shooting that right away?
It was the last minute.
Okay, so yes.
Was the equalizer or the winning goal?
Wow. What's it like to score like that in front of that many people?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy.
Perfect moment in this year.
Tell the truth, how many times have you watched that video?
A lot of.
I would too. I would have that on my screensaver. That's awesome. But no, it's great to meet you. I'm interested in quite a few cards. I don't know. What I'd usually do on these is I'd price everything out and I'd pay you probably a percentage off of that in cash. I don't know if that's something of interest for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I got a total value for you here. 9,800 USD is the total market value here.
Yeah.
You want me to offer you in euros? Is that easier?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pretty strong lot for this in cash. I don't know if I have it all cash, like I said, some in PayPal if that works for you, but the equivalent of what would be 7,500 euro, which is 80% market value on the lot. 7,500, yeah, it gives me some room. It's pretty liquid stuff. Trying to pay you fairly, it's good inventory for sure.
Do a little bit more.
What are you thinking?
7, 8.
It would have me a little too tight to the vest. 7,600, and then right after we shake hands, I'll put the video of the goal right after because I want to show it off for you.
Yeah, cool. It's a good deal, okay?
Thanks, brother. Cue the goal.
Risse, Vollspann, drauf! Tor! 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 Tor!
I appreciate you. It's great to meet you and hang out and everything, but I'm sure I'll be seeing you. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You want me to ruin such a beautiful shirt with my signature on it?
Yes,
All right. I appreciate that.
18.
Nice. Yeah, we should have brought a spare one, then you could have brought one home.
Yeah, I'll need one of these next time.
Next time around.
I would rock this thing. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, we do a little bit of card breaking. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Next time I need one of these.
Next time I will make one for you.
Love it. Thanks, brother. Remind me your name one time.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, I'm Kyle. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you, bro. So right now, Kev thinks we're shooting an outro, but we're not. I think it's now 7 to 8 months ago, I asked Kev to start coming on this journey with me and come to these shows and be a part of what we were doing, working incredibly hard behind the cam, and everything you guys see I could not do without him. That being said, a while back, a card came across the table that I knew Kev wanted, and I did a deal for it, and Kev already knew the comps because he had been looking it up for a while. So I went out of my way to text Kev that I had sold the card and done very, very well. But he deserves this and more, and told myself I won't let myself get emotional at all about any of this, so we're gonna toughen up here. But Kev, I love you like a brother, and you've meant the world to me in this past year, and I could not do this without you, and everybody at home appreciates everything you do as well, because it wouldn't happen without you there. So that dream card of yours, you're gonna have to start dreaming bigger, because we're gonna have to get you some more. But D-Wade Refractor PSA 10, I know you've been waiting for it a while. Love you, dude. Thank you. I could not do this without you. Thank you for building this with me, and we got a lot more coming, but this will start it. Appreciate you, dude. So Kev and I had our moment now, so we're back on, but Kev leaves behind his girl and his beautiful baby boy and his family weekend after weekend to just help me keep building this thing together. And now we're in another country meeting people because of the way we've grown this and people appreciating it. So there's a lot more to come, but it doesn't go unnoticed. And it mean a lot to me if you guys could show Kev some love in the comments the same way you do to me, because I am not here without what he's doing. So I need Kev to stop crying now, so I'm gonna stop talking. But appreciate you, dog.
Okay, so we got our dear friend from the US here, so good to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we met you at the Nationals, so you were very gracious, so good to have you here.
Thank you.
So
happy to be here.
So we just discussed, what is the German word you picked up?
The only one I knew was, well, I learned schmuck because I thought it meant something else, which it also means, but it's jewelry of some kind, right? Yeah, so different meaning in the US. If you're German, don't go to the US and call people.
It sounds like a native speaker, honestly. So it's good to have you. So anything you would say to your German community? I guess you have a very vivid German community.
I mean, the same thing I'd say to anybody in my community. I love and appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the journey with us. We're building, and it keeps going, and the hobby keeps growing, and I'm very grateful for what we get to do and having you guys along for the ride. Okay, so right now I'm standing right behind Greg, and I had a little surprise for him as well. I don't think we would be in Germany without him. He came to me in Burbank and he told me that people were following along from overseas. I didn't believe him, but he was one of them, and a few things happened. All of a sudden, we're hanging out here having breakfast with him in the middle of this amazing country, and just have to find a way to say thank you. So have a little surprise for him while I stand right behind him. He can't even hear me. I know he is into collecting some pretty interesting cards, and I know he's a big basketball fan, likes his pop culture, so I have a couple that I think he's going to enjoy.
Look at this one. This is my MJ rookie. As I'm not having that much money, I have to go with this game schedule of the Chicago Bulls 84, 85 schedule, where the team is presenting a young new player of the team. Look at the prices.
You like MJ too, right?
Of course. Who doesn't like MJ? I mean, it's like...
No, I agree. Well, I actually had something for you too. So I was just telling the people while you were paying no attention, and I was right behind you, that you are the reason that we are here, and I don't think we make it here without you. So I had a couple of gifts for you. First, he showed the MJ and it was perfect. The Slam Cam MJ. That's for you. I know you're a big basketball collector. I know it's not Shaq, but it's MJ, so it'll do. The MJ Slam Cam, it's beautiful, but then something a little bigger and rare. I don't know if you know what this is. You told me, you were talking to me about Bruce Lee, and you found a cool card of his. This is the number to 25. So it's super short printed on the mini, the bazooka back, and it's a PSA 10. I don't know if it's a pop one, it's low pop, it might be a pop one, but I just...
Doesn't matter how pop this is.
It's cool, and I know you're gonna enjoy it.
Really appreciate it. Really, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for making this happen, and enjoying what we're doing, and being friends now, and being our German family, my German agent. So thank you.
Be forever in my PC. Look at this one. And thank you as well to Kevin, who's behind the camera.
That's right.
Really appreciating everything you do for me.
Well, thank you what you did for both of us. I mean, this is going to be the week of a lifetime. It's only just getting started. The show is now coming to a close. The trade night was yesterday, but our trip is only just getting started. It's such an amazing thing to think about because we've already done so much. But just a small, very small, too small of a thank you.
Not
it really is. I'm gonna go under.
Awesome. You can put a one-on-one like in the middle because it's a real one-on-one.
As of right now, we're not lying.
Yeah.
When Kev starts getting asked to sign all the time.
It's your MLB debut catch.
Yes.
Actually.
That's big.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
It has been a long year of shows basically every other week. I think this makes it 26 total shows, literally every other week. We have traveled around the United States, around Canada, and now into Europe to celebrate the end of a year, to meet another part of the community,
everybody that's been a part of this. It continues to grow, and he's so special. I have such big plans for it. We do, and Kevin, again, thank you. Couldn't do it without you. Could not do it without any of you guys at home and everybody supporting it. It's been a long, long journey to get to this point, but man, it's starting to build and build quickly. So 2025 is going to be the start of a new beginning and something special. So much planned, so much on the way. Thank you guys. Make sure to subscribe and check out the videos before this of our Germany trip and before, and then after it. We're only getting started in Germany. We may be done with card shows for the year, but the party starts now. We're gonna hang out at the card shop. We're gonna go to some amazing soccer matches, check out some hockey here in Germany, and enjoy everything that it has to offer. For the last time at a card show in 2024, we're signing off. Big Kev, appreciate you, dog. We'll see you next year.